So you're about to hire some key staff. Excellent. Get this wrong and it will cost your company a fortune. Get it right and it will transform and help you grow your business rapidly. To learn more about how to hire key staff, just watch this short video. And welcome to the Sharper Business Channel. To give you a clearer understanding as to the importance of getting this right, I must draw your attention to a report recently produced by Gallup, where they surveyed some 16 million employees across 189 countries and concluded that 33% of the staff were happy in their place of work. They enjoyed what they did. They felt they were contributing and doing something worthwhile. 51% were disengaged, collecting their paycheck, and did not feel that they were making a major contribution or doing anything worthwhile. And that left 16% who actually hated their work. They did not feel they were contributing or doing anything worthwhile, and went so far as that they were a negative influence in the environment, undermining the accomplishments of their colleagues. Now, these are incredible statistics, and you may well say that that doesn't apply to your company, and I hope you're right. But what we do know is that the next employee you hire will fall into one of those three categories. They will either get to love their work enormously and contribute and make a worthwhile effort in everything they do, or become disengaged, or worse still, get to hate their work, but still take the paycheck. Now, making a profit in a business with a team of positive staff is hard work, but making progress and growing a business with 16% of the staff who hate their work and not contributing or doing anything worthwhile is nigh on impossible. So we can see how important it is that we get this decision right. Now, to select the perfect employee, the business leader must do two things simultaneously. One, they must lure and attract the ideal candidate, while simultaneously frightening away the unsuitable candidate. And we do it like this. First of all, the employer must be able to describe specifically the perfect employee, whilst at the same time, the applicant should be encouraged to describe their perfect employer. The employer will probably have to help the applicant in doing this. Now, it would be easy for the employer, having done this, to list 30 qualities that any ideal candidate might possess. But this must be reduced to the 5 must-have qualities. Irrespective of the job description, the job role, or indeed the responsibilities, there are 5 must-have qualities that your employee must have, which are as follows. 1, their qualification. 2, their experience. 3, their talent. 4, their interest in personal development. And 5, core values. Now you, and only you, the business leader, must decide on the focus, the emphasis of these 5 qualities. Whether it is 20% on all 5, or more likely to be maybe 40% for one and then 15% for the other 4, or it could be 35% for each of 2, 3 at 10%. But whatever, the important thing is for the employer and the business leader, out of those 5 qualities, to decide on the focus and the emphasis of where they would want the employee to be. Now, it is easy to measure something as simple as a qualification, experience and talent. It's quite straightforward. Qualification is going to cover things like their ability, their aptitude and their knowledge, and the experience will show their skill and their hands-on familiarity with the task, and their talent will show how bright they are, and it'll show their flair, what genius they might have and level of imagination. But then we have to focus on something really important, which is their interest in personal development and in their core values. For personal development, it is reasonable to assume that the business leader will want this employee hopefully to stay with them for at least 5 years. Now, that's a long time in any walk of life. And for those 5 years, it's almost inevitable that this business will grow. For it to survive, it has to grow. And for the business to grow, it means that the business leader will also grow as a person. Now, if that is going to be the case, it also follows that this employee applying for this key job is also going to have to grow and develop with the business leader, and they have to have an interest in personal development. Time after time, we will see a business leader will hire somebody who's ideal for the job today, but as the business leader grows, the employee is not interested in growing or developing as a person. They might be interested in the specific techniques of the job and the technical aspect of it, but I'm interested in their personal development and also their core values that they possess, and how flexible are they to grow with the business leader. So having established and focused on those 5 qualities, then we have something really important to do. We have the business leader must now take the opportunity to talk about the business as it is today. It's all very fine for the applicant to look at the website and see all the glowing reports about the company and the qualifications of the people within the company and how attractive it might be to come to it. But now it's an opportunity for the employer to tell the applicant about the problems it's facing, the challenges it's facing, and give them the difficulties, warts and all. Perhaps even talk about issues that we would rather not talk about outside of this office. But to let the applicant know that there are issues to be covered. Maybe there are some disgruntled staff on the payroll at the moment. Let them know what they are, so that it doesn't come as a surprise when they get the job. It's equally terribly important that the business leader takes this opportunity to talk about their own personal core values. Because you see, often we'll find that the applicant will be delighted to take the job based on certain assumptions. But then as time goes on, and as the applicant will suddenly decide that perhaps that they don't like or agree with the core values of the business leader, and as such they will even want to change them, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. So it's terribly important that the employer takes this opportunity to tell them what they stand for, tell them about their core values. It would not be unreasonable for the business leader to say, look, if you get this job and you're ideal for it, that's wonderful news, and we'll recognise you for that. If you're very good, we'll promote you. If you're exceptional, we'll give you a bonus. But if you're not right for the job, we'll have to say goodbye. And whilst the applicant will say, I fully understand that, trust me when I say they don't believe you'll do it. So it's important that you share with them the importance of the job in hand and how you expect the applicant to fit in to this company, your values, your standards, and your goals and objectives, etc. And you'll find in these situations that very often the applicant won't come back for a second interview. Why would that be? Because you've been so honest and transparent with them, you've frightened them away. But it is far better you do that today than 1 month, 2 months, 3 months down the line when they're not the ideal candidate for your company. You'll find great value and benefit from sharing with them exactly what you stand for so that they know what's coming. In this video, you have learned of the 5 must-have qualities. What I'd like to know is what is your experience and what do you consider are the most important qualities? To learn more about how to grow your business, stay tuned to this channel. And in the meantime, give us a like. Let us have your thoughts and comments below. To join our community, just hit the subscribe button to be notified of future videos on this Sharper Business channel. And thank you for viewing.